Hello everyone, welcome back to Tarts with Shay. I am Shay. I hope everyone is, giving a moment of silence for, our Black Lives Matter, Blackout Tuesday. Today we're going to be delivering a message for a Divine Feminine regarding her twin flame. I'm just going to be doing single messages today. So maybe one of these readings that I do today may be your story. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button so that your energy can sync with my energy and we can vibe together in a very flowfully energy. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the description below. My website is also found in the description below. At the end of every reading, you can find a song from your Divine Masculine in the description as well. And I think that's about it. Bless this reading. Please, thank you, Spirit. And if any archangels feel the need to be present during this reading, you are so welcomed. Bottom of the deck, we have Love card. Alright, what is the energy for Divine Masculine? Okay, we have awaiting results. Okay, what else is here, Spirit? Rest and reconsider. Okay, what else is here? Clarity of belief. What else is here, Spirit? What's here for Divine Masculine? Can I get one card, please? Can I get one card, please? The throat chakra. Okay, what else? Divine Masculine. We have strengthening bonds. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And number 19, shine, going down to a 10 and 11 at the bottom of the deck. With detach, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, number 5, the Ace of Pentacles, and number 19 going down to a 10, shine. Okay, let's see what is going on here. Okay, one more time. Alrighty, I need anyways, let's see for waiting results here. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, why is the 4 of Pentacles here? The 10 of Wands. Okay, why is rest and reconsider here? Why is rest and reconsider here, Spirit? What is here for this masculine when it comes to rest and reconsider? The 9 of Swords. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Clarify the 9 of Swords, Spirit. The King of Swords. Okay, why is clarity of belief here? The King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the King of Cups here? We have the 4 of Cups. Why is the throat chakra here? What is here for the throat chakra? The Five of Wands and the Star card. Why is the throat chakra here, Spirit? The Fool card. Okay, why is the Fool card here? Clarify the Fool card. The Death card. Okay, strengthening bonds. We have the Sun. What else is here for the Sun, Spirit? Clarify the Sun. It's here for strengthening bonds. The Two of Cups. Okay, why is Shine here? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? What's here for this Divine Masculine and the Wheel of Fortune? We have the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So it seems like this Divine Masculine is, he's allowing, excuse me. He's trying to drop these burdens. He's trying to drop, the challenges, the obstacles. Why is the Four of Wands here? It's like he's holding on to your connection while trying to drop the burdens. And knowing that he doesn't, the equal give and take energy, that's where it needs to be. And it seems like that's what he's doing to get there. The High Priestess, in order to approach you, he has to be prepared for the worst. He has to drop the burdens. He has to be willing to fight for you. Divine Feminine. So it seems like awaiting results. Maybe it is, that's what is going on right now with your masculine. But he's definitely holding on to you and trying to drop these burdens. What else is here for awaiting results, Spirit? The King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? The Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. What else is here? The Ace of Cups. It's like when it comes to this love, he needs to approach it one way. If he wants to finish what you guys started, if he wants to offer you this offer, if he wants to give you this cup, he needs to be able to drop these burdens, or else it's not going to work. Awaiting results. It could be he's awaiting for himself to drop these burdens, or what's awaiting results, Spirit? What is here for awaiting results? The Ten of Cups. The Five of Swords. Shred the old to come into the new. The Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Seven of Wands. Being prepared for the worst. Why is the Seven of Wands? The Strength card. Okay. Why is the Seven of Wands here? What's here for the Seven of Wands? What's here for the Seven of Wands? The Ace of Wands. Spirit. It's like he knows that he needs to become more spiritual. This Divine Masculine is probably on the same soul path as my last video's Divine Masculines. But this Divine Masculine, he's definitely needing to face his fears when it comes to this Ten of Cups. This, the happy family, that stable family energy. Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Chariot, twin flame energy. When it comes to this connection, the things that you both want in this connection, you need to approach it in only one way. Like, it's not just like any other ordinary connection. Let's move on. We have Rest and Reconsider. We have the Nine of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, what is here for the Nine of Swords when it comes to this Divine Masculine? What is here for the Nine of Swords? What is here for the Nine of Swords, Spirit? The Ten of Swords. Okay, what is here for the King of Swords? Clarify the King of Swords, Spirit. The Six of Cups. Okay. The Seven of Wands. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here, Spirit? The Two of Wands, the one to pop out. Why is the King of Swords here? The High Priestess. Divine Masculine needs to follow his intuition when it comes to this connection. That's what he needs to do. He needs to start following his intuition. Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? That's that beautiful life, or that's that third party energy. Why is the Three of Cups here? Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? The Four of Wands. This connection is completely different than any other connection. The things that you and your twin flame will be doing are kind of way different than the things you would be doing in a soulmate connection. And Divine Masculine needs to bring that together. He is doing it. Rest and reconsider. He is in the like, it's there. I'm getting it's almost there. It's like a transitioning phase, kind of. Let's see what else is here. Maybe needing to be firm all the time. Why is Rest and Reconsider here? What else is here for Rest and Reconsider when it comes to this Divine Masculine? The Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here, Spirit? What's here for the Lovers? The Nine of Cups. It's like this connection, you need to put Spirit into this connection. That's the only way it's going to flourish. Like, you need to approach this connection differently than you approach any other connection. You need to come out of the old way of doing things and embrace the new. It seems like this is in a transitioning phase that he is getting into. The Hanged Man, feeling stuck. Why is the Hanged Man here? That's not the case, though. Drop the burdens and use Spirit. It's like a snap of a finger. That's how fast it can happen. You feel stuck even though you're not. You know what needs to be cut, Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine feels stuck even though he's not. The Eight of Pentacles. Finishing what you guys started. It's like this is what he's rested and reconsidering, because it's like he's either doing this now or he's in the transitioning phase, because we do have awaiting results beside it. Then we have clarity of belief. We have the King of Cups and the Four of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? The Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Five of Swords. It's like he needs to get rid of these old feelings, maybe about third party, someone that he was with before. He needs to shred something. He needs to get rid of it. Why is the Five of Swords here? The Seven of Cups, so that, these good things could come in for him. You need to shred the old. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Magician, so that this connection can come together, so you guys can come together. He needs to shred the old. Clarity of belief. Seven of Swords. Maybe he's in the making of walking away from those people, places, and the things that do not serve him, cutting out the bullshit with the Ace of Swords, the things that he's been holding on to for this Ten of Cups. Chariot right there. This Divine Masculine knows where he needs to be. Cards be flying. Okay. Devil card at the bottom of the deck. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here, Spirit? This is like waiting, divine timing. The Nine of Cups, you know, being okay with what you have, being fulfilled with what you have. Tower card, realizing what you have. The Heartbreak card at the bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Let's see what else is here, Spirit. Divine Feminines. What else is here for this Divine Masculine? What's here for clarity of belief when it comes to this Divine Masculine? Clarity of belief. Seven of Wands. Three of Cups. Why is it Seven of Wands here? Being prepared for the worst. The Five of Cups. Crying over spilt milk. Why is the Five of Cups here? Needing to you know, get out of that energy of crying over spilt milk and walk away from those people, places, and things that do not serve you. Why is the Three of Cups here? The King of Cups. It was in reverse. It's time to give in to your dreams and what you really want in your life, what you really want for yourself. Why is the King of Cups here in reverse? The Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Clarify the Nine of Swords, please, Spirit. The Ten of Swords. They always clarify each other. You need to embrace the old. You need to shred the old and become the new. The Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You need to be who you are and who you want to be. It's like who you want to be is possible as long as you leave these things behind, Divine Masculine. These things are not supposed to come with you on this journey. It seems like you're gathering feelings as you go. Why is clarity of belief here? What else is here for clarity of belief? Why is clarity of belief here for this Divine Masculine? We have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Cups. The same cards came back out. You need to be prepared for the worst when it comes to this, having this, you know, everything you ever want is right in front of you, but you need to be prepared for it. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Seven of Cups. Okay, clarify the Seven of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what else is here? The Four of Wands. Your Divine Feminine is going to be, she has your back. Spirit has your back when it comes to doing these things. You just need to shred these feelings. Five of Swords, you need to be prepared for whatever is coming your way. Okay, why is Divine Masculine is being prepared? He's bringing justice into the situation. He knows that he needs to approach Divine Feminine in a certain way. The Star card, you know, this is everything that you've ever basically wanted. He needs to go towards that. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Knight of Cups. He needs to offer Divine Feminine, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. He needs to offer her in the way of her, you know, someone that doesn't take bullshit. Because he can't offer her this little energy. You cannot offer your Divine Feminine little energy. She's not going to take it. And Divine Feminine, you shouldn't take it. I don't care if it is your twin flame or not. Do not take little energy. Do not take breadcrumbs. Whatever you want, you get. Even to an extent, you're not a princess, although you are the Empress. You are very understanding and you work with people. Why is clarity of belief here? The Heartbreak card. Coming out of this heartbreak energy because you're exactly where you need to be. The Tower card and realizing that. Clarity of belief. Divine Masculine is realizing that this is where he's supposed to be. That coming out of this is where he's supposed to be. Moving out of this energy. Moving out of the energy that he was held captive in. What was the energy? What is the energy that he's coming out of? The Knight of Swords coming out. That's racing. That's fast-paced energy. That's moving fast. What is he moving fast from? What is he moving from? What is Divine Masculine moving from? The toxic energies, the addiction. The Devil card should pop out, if anything. The Four of Wands. But he's moving towards this person that stands out above all. And the Queen of Pentacles, someone that is stable. Emotionally stable. Physically stable. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? The King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here, Spirit? What's here for the King of Swords? Like, he needs to stop crying over spilled milk. Like, he has basically the girl, everything that he's ever wanted. And it's like he's still crying over spilled milk. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The Devil card. What was I just saying? The Devil card popped out. He's moving away from this double energy, you know, this feeling of lack, you know, the standing still, not making any sudden movements. You know, to become the King of Swords, that no bullshit. I'm not bringing any bullshit to the table. The Five of Cups, crying over spilled milk, not needing to cry for spilled milk because you have the Queen of Pentacles, someone that is stable, able to, and you know, he's going to offer his cup to her, the Four of Wands, because she stands out above all people. The Ten of Swords, and she allows him to, embrace his true masculinity, his true Emperor side. The Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It makes him want to drop these burdens. Clarity of belief, Divine Feminine. That is your clarity of belief. He also has had some clarity of some belief, some epiphanies, realizations. We have the Throat Chakra. We have the Fool card and the Death card. It's coming towards you to take that leap of faith. Telling you that. Knows that he needs to speak. Divine Masculine knows that he needs to speak, to say something to you. To take a leap of faith towards you, because he is coming out of the energy of feeling like lack. Why is the Fool card here? The Five of Swords, shredding the old and being prepared for whatever is coming at you next, you know? Moving on. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Why is the Death card here? The Knight of Cups, coming to give you that love. He knows where he wants to be, who he wants to be, what he wants to give you. You know, he's coming into conclusion that he needs to leave the circus behind. The people, places, and things do not serve, and he needs to take a leap of faith towards you. What else is here? What else is here for the Throat Chakra? The Ten of Swords. He needs to put all the things together. He needs to put all the pieces together. He needs to put himself together. He needs to get himself together. The Page of Swords, knowing what needs to be cut and keeping that all the time, being the King of Swords. The Five of Wands, conflict. Why is conflict here? The Four of Cups. Like, there's nothing that's going to happen coming out of feeling like you're conflicted, because you're exactly where you need to be. The World card popped out. What else is here? He wants you to know this. The Three of Swords, heartbreak. After coming out of being heartbroken, you need to put the Eight of Wands. You need to prosper and, you know, become more spiritual, become more spiritually grounded. Divine Feminine. Let's see what else is here for Throat Chakra. Divine Masculine wants to say this to you. He knows that he needs to speak. Why is the Throat Chakra here? What is here for the Throat Chakra, Spirit? What is here for the Throat Chakra? We have the Four of Pentacles, holding on. What is Divine Masculine holding on to? The Empress. He's holding on to you. And because he knows that he needs to approach you as the King of Swords. No bullshit. No bullshit. He needs to be ready to take on every challenge that, you both have to conquer together. The Queen of Pentacles, because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Divine Feminine. The Tower card, and he sees how he needs to approach you. The Tower card. Five of Cups, because he knows that he wants you to know that he's been crying over spilt milk. And he's had a death about that. He's no longer doing that anymore. Why is a death card here? Why is a death card here, Spirit? Because you're the Queen of Swords. And he knows that he needs to approach you. The Knight of Swords. He needs to approach you and offer you that cup in the most, firm way possible. The Five of Swords. He needs to shred those old feelings and come, face head on. Five of Wands, conflict. He needs to come out of feeling conflicted. Why is the Five of Wands here? The Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles, Spirit? I swear if we get water, it's definitely that he's holding on to emotions. Yeah, we got the King of Cups. And we got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Divine Masculine is definitely holding on to some emotions about how he feels about you, or possibly about some things that he's been hiding within himself, because we do have Eight of Wands, and that is prosper, that is release. I look at it as release, so there's some things that need to be released when it comes to Divine Masculine, and that's probably why we have the throat chakra. It's some things that need to be discussed between the both of you. And like how I keep saying that he needs to release these old feelings. Bottom of the deck, we got detached. So there's definitely an energy of needing to release. We have dedicated effort, and then we have the third eye chakra. Alright, next we have strengthening bonds. We have the Sun card and the Two of Cups, strengthening bonds. This is the bond that he needs to strengthen, because it makes him happy. You make him happy. You have the Sun card. Why is the Sun card here, Spirit? Clarify the Sun card. The Queen of Cups. Then the last card we got was the King of Cups for the third chakra. You're his Queen of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. Emotionally abundant, emotionally stable, emotionally fulfilled. He knows he needs to strengthen this bond so that he can become this within himself. The Six of Cups in reverse. Because if he doesn't do this, it's just going to make him want to do it even more. So might as well just get it done. Might as well just get it started. Love begins. The Ace of Cups. Love begins. Might as well just get it started. Because he's going to regret not doing it later on. And it's been on hold for a while now. It's time to pick up the pace. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords? So I'm putting on the Chariot card, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. He needs to follow his intuition and come towards you, come towards this connection. He needs to come towards this connection so that he can strengthen this bond. The Two of Cups is out here. This bond, this connection that he has with you, Divine Feminine. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Queen of Wands, Divine Feminine. With you, he knows that he needs to strengthen this bond that he has with you. The King of Cups. The feelings that he's been feeling, he needs to release those feelings and allow them to be out in the open. The Judgment card. Looking at the situation and realizing that he needs to give some to get some. The Hangman. Feeling like he's stuck, but that's not necessarily the case. You're his twin flame. He can tell you anything. What comes out? My twin flame card. After I just said you're his twin flame, the Hangman, after feeling stuck, but knowing that you're his twin flame, he doesn't need to feel stuck. What else is here? Eight of Swords, in your head, needing to get out of your head, because look, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups out here, because your twin flame is on the same page as you when it comes to your emotions, Divine Masculine. You can tell her anything and she'll understand you. She will be prepared for the worst because she is your Divine Feminine. Strengthening bonds with Divine Feminine. The Moon card. All that was hidden in the dark coming into light. What is hidden? What was in the dark? Why is the Moon card here? The King of Swords. Okay, why is the King of Swords here? The Seven of Swords. Walking away from those people, places, and things that do not serve him and becoming the King of Swords. Someone that doesn't take bullshit. Someone that stands his, says his word. Works with Divine Feminine. The Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? What is here for the Seven of Pentacles? Taking a leap of faith. Not standing still anymore. Not standing at a stalemate, waiting for things to happen. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna see what happens. Divine Masculine needs to start taking matters into his own hands now, and he needs to start strengthening this bond between his Divine Feminine and himself. What else is here? The Lovers. The Lovers, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. He needs to finish what he started in this connection, because it's only going to leave him here, and that's where he was before even this connection. Why is the Three of Swords here? Clarify the Three of Swords. The Ten of Swords. He needs to become who he is, otherwise this Three of Swords energy is going to stay. He needs to come out of that and finish what he started with the Lovers here, Divine Feminine. He needs to strengthen his bond. This Divine Masculine, the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? The Queen of Swords in the Devil card. He was treating Divine Feminine like a page because of this toxic energy. But he wants the Ten of Cups with her now. The Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. He wants the Ten of Cups. What else is here? He no longer is, if he wants, someone that is going to be the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. If he wants somebody that is going to be perfect for him, he has to leave all the bullshit behind. The Temperance card. Putting himself in Divine Feminine's shoes and looking at the bigger picture. What else is here, Spirit? What is Divine Masculine's steps towards Divine Feminine? The Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? The King of Cups and the Two of Cups. Being able to be the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Being able to handle his emotions, get the things done that he needs to get done. Focus on himself. Focus on this connection, because we do have the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Emperor and the Magician and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. Divine Masculine needs to shred these things. Okay, he needs to focus on this connection. What else is here? We have Shine, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups. End the cycles and walk towards, your truest desires. Stop going back into this old cycles. Divine Masculine knows that he needs to stop getting into the old cycles and go towards everything he's ever wanted, his truest desires, the Star card. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Crying over spilled milk. He needs to get the fuck out of this energy. Divine Masculine has gone out of this energy of crying over spilled milk, because he's walking towards everything he's ever wanted. And that's the Ten of Cups with Divine Feminine. What else is here? The Death card. And he's had a death and rebirth. He's had a death and rebirth about this love, the Ace of Cups. And look, we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles right here. About who he wants to give this stuff to. About who he wants to be with. The Sun card. Okay, why is the Sun card here? What's here for the Sun card, Spirit? Clarify the Sun card. The High Priestess, Divine Feminine. He wants to come towards Divine Feminine. He wants to leave behind those things. He is cutting those things out. Because he knows that is why the relation, when he doesn't cut these things out, nothing happens. The Queen of Wands pops out. Divine Feminine makes him happy. He needs to approach her as the Hierophant. Ace of Pentacles. If he wants to give her, yeah, if he knows that if he wants to offer her anything, he needs to offer it to her in the right way. The Tower card. What else is here? The Wheel of Fortune. He needs to end the cycles. The Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Death card. Death and Rebirth. The Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here, Spirit? The Eight of Pentacles. Finishing what you guys started, because that is going to lead him in the right direction. This Divine Masculine is definitely in the energy of moving towards his Divine Feminine to bring in this union in, the right way. Let's see what else is here. The Devil card in reverse. He needs to be exactly who he is when it comes to his Divine Feminine. He can't be somebody else. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work if he isn't his true, authentic self. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. He needs to approach Divine Feminine as his true, authentic self. And he knows who that is. This Divine Masculine definitely knows who that is and knows the steps that he wants to take on this journey. But it seems like he's been holding them off. So he needs to put this connection first. And he should not treat you like anything else is important. And this is his spiritual journey. This is about him. And this is about you, Divine Feminine. Nobody should be in the way when it comes to your connection. And if he doesn't understand that, then there is definitely more learning that needs to be done between the two of you. This connection, this spiritual journey is the only thing that matters. Just so you know, I know a lot of you don't really understand the point of the spiritual journey, and it is about you, and then it is about you putting that behavior into your family, and then they can take whatever the fuck they want to do with that information and move on with their lives. If you have parents who are not into spiritual stuff, just so you know, your parents are just your birth bringers. They just put you here on earth because they needed to be that way. Your soul is your soul, and you own yourself. You own yourself. So there shouldn't be any reason for you to hold back anything that has to do with your twin flame journey, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. You should never hold back. Chariot card at the bottom of the deck. You're not supposed to hold back. Your friends and family have nothing to do with your journey. Just so you know. They are known as karmics if they do stop with the journey, but other than that, they have nothing to do with it. What does Divine Masculine want to say to Divine Feminine? The solar plexus chakra, I can. Deception and envy. The waiting game. Didn't we get a waiting results in the first spread? The shadow. Okay, what else, Divine Masculine? What else do you want to say to Divine Feminine? Okay, what else do you want to say to Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine? What else do you want to say to the Divine Feminine? I'm going to take this one. Material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, one more card, DM. What do you want to say? The Ace of Cups. Love begins. Bottom of the deck, we have the heart chakra. Divine Masculine is opening up his heart chakra. Or he is needing to open up his heart chakra. Or he wants you to know that he is opening up his heart chakra. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to shuffle these cards one more time. King of Swords. Alright, Divine Masculine, what do you want to say to this feminine? What do you want to say to feminine? Why is the solar plexus chakra here? What can you do? What do you want her to know that you can do? The Star card. Okay, why is the Star card here? The Six of Cups. It came out in the reverse, but who knows? Why is Deception and Envy here? The Devil card. Okay, why is the Devil card here? What is Deception and Envy? The Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot card. If we have any third-party energy here, please, Spirit, can we please get those in reverse? If it is a third-party energy, can we get the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and so far, the Knight of Cups. What's the waiting game? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, what else is here for the waiting game, Spirit? What's the Emperor? Shadow. We have the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Justice. Material and spiritual prosperity. What is here for material and spiritual prosperity? The Eight of Cups. The King of Wands. And love begins. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, what else? What's that 10 of Cups energy? Because 1 plus 9 equals 10. Can I get one card, please? What is here for love begins, Spirit? What does this Divine Masculine have to say to this Divine Feminine? The Hermit card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. This Divine Masculine definitely wants Divine Feminine to know that he can focus on his truest desires. Why is the Star card here? What's here for the Star card? The Page of Wands. Okay. The Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Cutting out the bullshit so that this connection can flourish. He wants you to know that he can do that. The Six of Swords, moving towards safer, calmer waters with you. He wants you to know that he wants to do that. He can do that. He's going to do that. He's going to move toward, find the strength to make this connection be where it needs to be. That's what he wants you to know that he's going to do, that he can do. He can move past the conflict and the issues that you two have between each other. The Devil card. Deception and Envy towards the Queen of Wands. Why is the Devil card here? The Page of Wands. Standing with Spirit. Divine Masculine is standing with Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords. Why is the Devil card here, Spirit? What is here for the Devil card? I swear. The Ace of Cups. Okay, what else is here? This Divine Masculine is moving away from this toxic energy and moving towards this new love and standing with Spirit. Being prepared for the worst. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? What is he holding on to? Jesus. Can I get one card, please? What is Divine Masculine holding on to? What is Divine Masculine holding on to? What is Divine Masculine holding on to? We have the Five of Cups. crying over spilt milk, needing to let these things go, deception and envy. The Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? The Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. The Hangman, feeling stuck. It's like Divine Masculine was waiting for something to come in when he had it within him the whole time. Maybe waiting for this toxic energy to come in, but that only brings conflict. He wants you to know that he's looking at the situation and knowing which battle, you know with the whole choose your battles thing, this is like deception and envy. It's like that's where his head was at. That's where his head was at for a long time. And it's like you coming into his life now, it's allowing him to open up. Why is the deception and envy here? Yeah, giving you this offer, offering you this offer. Why is Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah, giving you this offer. Okay. Give us a message, Divine Masculine. What's the message here? What's the message here? Giving you this offer was victory after battle. Seven of Wands. And it's like he wants you to know that he's prepared for whatever it is to come when it comes to this connection. Why is Seven of Wands here? The Strength card. Being strong. He's prepared for whatever is coming when it comes to this connection. He's coming out of this deception and being envious. He's taking a different approach on this situation. What's the approach that he's taken? What's the approach that he's taking? The Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Seeing Divine Feminine as someone that he can open up to, being more open up. Like, since he's offered this Pentacle to Divine Feminine, a lot of the things that he's been battling within himself has been exposed, and he's needing to be more spiritually grounded when it comes to Divine Feminine. Why is the Five of Wands here? Trying to avoid conflict. Six of Swords, moving away from conflict, moving away from feeling conflicted within himself. It's like he was feeling deceptionist and envious. He wants you to know that he was feeling it within himself. Nothing that had to do with you, but it's like he was feeling it within himself and the people that were around him at the time. So coming out of this energy, now that you're here, it's like making him deal with some of these things that he hasn't really dealt with before. The Eight of Pentacles. To finish what you guys started, he needs to be the Emperor, and that is making him evolve. Spirit is like the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? It's like he needs to embrace how he really feels about this connection, Divine Feminine. This Divine Masculine is definitely coming into like that point in time where it's like this is the only connection that he wants. The Queen of Wands. You're the only girl that he wants. Why is Eight of Pentacles here? The Hangman. Feeling stuck although you are not. The Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Like he was treating Divine Feminine like a page because he didn't know where to go. Even though he just needs to embrace the old ways of doing things and find new ways of doing things. That is why he feels stuck, because he needs to let go of the old and embrace the new. The Temperance card. Like, not until you let go of the old ways of doing things, nothing new. The Ten of Cups isn't like you need to let go of the old way of doing things for this Ten of Cups. It's a different situation. The Devil card. You need to get rid of the Devil energy. Victory after a battle. Victory after a battle. The battle was the toxic shit. All that toxic shit. All this, the waiting game, what you were waiting for, is literally already in front of you. Divine Masculine wants you to know that you're everything that he was waiting for. or that you don't need to wait any longer. Take it however it resonates. What else is here for the waiting game? The Death card, Death in Rebirth. He is now the Emperor. Two of Wands, taking a different approach on the situation. Okay, what's the situation if he's taking a different approach on this connection, knowing that he needs to communicate to you in a better way so that nothing is miscommunicated. You know, wanting to be the Emperor, knowing that that's who he is, so that's why he needs to take a different approach on this connection. King of Cups, he needs to handle his emotions in a better way. Figure out a better way to handle his emotions. The Emperor card is back out because that's who he is, and if he doesn't, do it in the right way, it's like he needs to offer you this in the right way. This is what he needs to bring. He needs to put all this together. Three of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands to have this beautiful life with you, Divine Feminine. Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups. It's like he's waiting for these things to come in, or wants you to know that you don't have to wait any longer. The Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine. He's following your lead. Okay, then we have Shadow, we have the Three of Swords, and we have Justice. Bringing justice to him, giving himself justice when it comes to his heart, his feelings, his shadow side. Why is the Three of Swords here? The King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here, Spirit? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, what else is here? The Three of Wands, waiting for his ships to come in. Seems like he was kind of more focused on his finances while having something so amazing to give, waiting for it to come in. Waiting for it to come in. The Nine of Wands, communication. Being able to communicate better, being prepared for the worst. Seems like that this is where he was, but he was heartbroken with a Page. Maybe he was in a third-party situation, but he was definitely getting treated like a Page when he had so much to offer. He had so much more to offer, and he was getting treated lesser is not even a word. He was getting treated less than he deserved to be treated, and he needed to bring justice into his heart. He needed to bring this together, the Magician, the Moon card. All the darkness needed to come into the light. Why is the Magician here? The Star card. He needed to bring together. He needed to go towards everything that he's ever wanted. That's the shadow side that he's been dealing with. This love is everything that he's ever wanted. So he's, putting his time. He's going to be putting his time towards you, the High Priestess. Divine Feminine. This Divine Feminine is going to be getting, all eyes on her, because he knows what needs to be cut, and he's dropped the burdens when it comes to this. He's no longer letting that Page treat him like a Page, because it just, that's his shadow side. He's coming out of his shadow side when it comes to her. He's opening up. His heart chakra is opening up. The Devil card. Why is the Devil card here, Spirit? The Five of Swords, shredding that old energy, which is the Devil card, and being able to, move forward. The Strength card, the Page of Cups. I need to go and go to my book, wherever the fuck it is. Here it is, and read the Page of Cups. Yeah, so Divine Masculine is getting into the energy of being able to get through any thing that happens in your connection with spirit and with love. He knows that you guys will be able to get through anything because of, how connected you two are. The King of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Being who he is, and walking away from those places and things that do not serve him. the Nine of Pentacles, becoming spiritually abundant, becoming spiritually grounded. That's becoming the King of Wands. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Walking away from third-party energies, toxic connections. Why is the Three of Cups here? For the beautiful life. For the beautiful life. The Eight of Wands, allowing his, himself to prosper, the things that he wants to do. He's no longer crying over spilled milk. He's releasing himself from those burdens. He's releasing himself from those burdens. Three of Pentacles, that give and take energy. That's what he's receiving. That's what he wants. Two of Pentacles, balance. Why is Two of Pentacles here? The Empress, balance with his Empress. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, waiting for his ships to come in. This Divine Masculine is very much, spiritually grounded. He's very much spiritually grounded. Why is the Devil card keeps popping up? The Devil card and the Empress popped out. Why is the Devil card here? Seven of Wands. It's like he's going to be prepared. It's like it's you and him against the world, Divine Feminine. Why is the Five of Swords here? You make him want to get over these things. The Two of Swords. Embrace the old, embrace the new, and get rid of the old. You make him want to do these things. That's why he's coming towards you. This Divine Masculine is definitely wanting to make this work. Despite the challenges, he's going to be with you through the challenges. He has your back as much as you have his. This Divine Masculine is, I feel like this is more union energy. This Divine Masculine is definitely with their Divine Feminine, in communication with their Divine Feminine. I will do a no communication after, but this Divine Masculine is definitely in communication. Why is the Hermit card here? The Ace of Cups and the Death card. Death and rebirth brings in this love that gives him the Nine of Cups. Look, we got the Ace of Cups twice. And 1 plus 9 equals 10. This is 10, Death and Rebirth. The Hermit card was clarified that being, focusing on himself, he was focusing on himself, which caused a death and rebirth, because it bring him into this love, which is the Nine of Cups, that happy, that connection, that Two of Wands, taking a different approach on the situation. Temperance. Why is the Nine of Cups here? What is the Nine of Cups? The Emperor. The death and rebirth made him into the Emperor, which made this love come in, this love begin with the Empress. Yeah, after feeling like he was stuck, but that wasn't the case. This love was coming in. That's what he's focusing on now. Trying to get over the past. Yeah, it's like he was in his head for a long time about what to do, about how to focus on himself, but it only made him into the Hierophant. It's like he knows what he needs to do when it comes to, your connection, because he's been doing it the whole time. Tower card. And he's realized that he could have this 10 of Cups with you, Divine Feminine, at the bottom of the deck. Because what's 1 plus 9? It equals 10, the 10 of Cups. And that's Love Begins. Let's see what else is here for Love Begins, Divine Feminine. What else is here for Love Begins? The Five of Wands. Conflict. Feeling conflicted. Getting out of feeling conflicted. Ending that conflict with himself. Ending the conflict with himself. He is no longer fighting himself. He's no longer fighting with himself. Feeling conflicted with himself. walking away from these people, places, and things that do not serve him. Why is the King of Wands here? The Ace of Cups again. Feeling conflicted within himself for this love. This love is now here, so now he doesn't need to feel conflicted within himself. He's thinking of other ways to go. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Six of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Cups. Figuring out a way to make this relationship work. Cycles ending, the Wheel of Fortune. Ending the new ways of doing things. Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles. Waiting for his Queen of Pentacles to give and take. To give to him and you know, to balance out the both of their energies. To be, you know, physically abundant together. So physically, spiritually, emotionally. Like, the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Eight of Cups. Walking away from these things that kept him captive. These feelings that kept him captive. Look. Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords at the bottom. I always get these two cards together because they kind of represent the same thing. So walking away from anything that does not serve him anymore. That's what he has done. This Divine Masculine has done that. He is on the verge of doing that. Alrighty, if this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and so that your energy syncs with my energy and we can vibe together in spiritually clear energy. All of the information you want to know about me, you can find that information in the description below. This is a general reading. It will not resonate for everyone. And please take the rules as it is, because there is no gender in tarot. Bye.